It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Shelby Miller gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Escobar.
肉でこさ、ファッキューメンです。早速YouTube にコメント引っかかってますよ。この頃なんかやったらこの、表示するかせんかとかってやったら出るんですけど。こうなんかあれですね、言葉の規制が多いですね。なんか
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4
そんな変な言葉でもないんですけど、それでも表示するかせんかとかって確認が出るんですよ。いや、オリオールズはあれですね、初対戦ですね、今シーズン。
Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1.
今日からあれですね、怒涛の20連戦ですね。これでまた順位が変わるかもしれないです。
3-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Lazar is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
I'm really hoping to see Mark Trumbo turn it around. Well, he's really struggled in this recent stretch. You look at it, he has only 1 RBI in the last 10 games, and he's hitting in the middle of the order. They're expecting a lot more production from him, and I'm sure he's expecting a lot more from himself.
Digging in, Cedric Mullins. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. He's going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game.
外れてるんですかね。
Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12 to 6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Hey. 2-2 now. Lazy fly ball out to center field. VR ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
でもこれ多分オリオールズ最下位じゃなかったと思いますけどね。3位か4位ぐらいやったよ。
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His past history with Dylan Bundy. He's a .333 hitter.
このピッチャーはでも一勝しかしてないですね。うわ、思いっきり当たった。これはやばいですね。怪我してんちゃいます、これ。思いっきり当たりましたね。これは痛そうですな。怪我してなかったらいいですけど。強烈に当たりました。
He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
圧倒的首位。
A ball and no strikes.
すごいですね。怪我してなかったですね。体の強いピッチャーですね。
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 3-1. Ripped on the ground.
Oh,
and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him a base hit.
一塁取らんかったで
As
す
a
ね。
former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Cabrera on second. Andres is over at first with 1 away. And No offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Strike two swinging.
Ah, シンさんおはようございます。
Hit on the ground to
小
third.
雨が降ってます。
Reined in. Over to VR.
Wow.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network.
地獄の20連戦始まりま
Back
した
now
よ。
for the second inning in Arlington, and here's Heidi Watney with an
バン
update on
さ
the
れたの
weather.
か。
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. DJ Stewart will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 3-2 pitch. And that's outside.
Wow,
Lost in ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
At the plate, DJ Stewart. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Oh.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
このバッターもまた落ちそうですね。
This is on the ground
よ
over
っしゃー、ダブル
and
プレ
Bruce.
ー。よっし
Covering, and it's in time. A double play.
ゃー。いいバンされかけてる。
Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Delino DeShields. And as is the case for many Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better here in Arlington than they are out on the road. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. DeShields stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid
Davis. クリスって言うてなかったような気がするんですよね。
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
多分途中でメンバーの名前が出ると思うんですけどね。
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
構えが偉そう。
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really
なん
known
か
for
パ
having
ッ
a
と
whole
見
lot of
の
pop in his
雰
bat,
囲気が
but
似て
he
たよ
is
うな。
known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing
ああ、
and try
ケ
to
ン
put
タ
the
さん
ball.
おはようございます。4だけ見えたから。ああ、仕事ぼちぼち頑張ってください。バンデイビス。
2-2 one more time.
と
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
そうですよね。
Popped straight up the arm as a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles.
ああ、場所を
And
や
I
り
want
た
to
い
talk
し。
about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A
この
former
間
World
の
Series
大谷
champion.
翔
He has
平
ability to go
の
up
バ
the
グ
middle
もあれ
and to
何
the
やったんでし
backhand
ょう
with a
ね。
strong arm.
外野手になる大谷翔平と書いて。
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
外れてますかね、やっ
Low
ぱ
with
り。
the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
解雇さ
Hey, I
れる
love
大
that pitch
谷
right
翔
there, and
平。
that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Bottom of the second here with no
この
score.
間見たら、菊池雄星さん登録されてましたよ。
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
危ない。
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count remains full.
ああ、動画編集。ああ、まさかの球種がストレート、チェンジアップしかなく。
Is swung on and missed. He got him.
球速85マイル。球種が2種類しかないってまたおかしいですね。やっぱなんかバグっているんですか。
Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
嫌われてる。
Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score.
打者としてね。
Ready now, Jace Peterson, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Peterson, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The pitch. Still 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this missed down low in the third, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Count still full, 3-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And here's Renato Nunez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The wind up and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Jesus Sucre. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. And now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. So far this season, Mazara brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
まあ延期だからそれはやばいですよ。これで延期はついですよ。
That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A ball and
で
two
も
strikes
相
now.
当、そんな感じが濃いみたいですね。
The 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Count remains 2-2. Changeup that misses 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
でもまだ雨は小雨やからマシです。
Changeup that's laid off.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Count is 3-2.
High chopper to third. Nunez moving to his right. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it. Scored as an infield single.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Set and the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Odor stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Swing and a liner. Foul. Sliders in the dirt as he lays off it.
ワサルさんおはようございます。6時前ですね。ワサルさんのところは。 もう、うわ、またエースコール。うわお。こっちがまだマシですね。多分今降ってないと思いますけどね。九州の方はえらい降りまくってますよね。
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The bat, number 3.
Striding in once again, Cedric Mullins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the ball there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well. And one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 0-1 on its way. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
今日からあれですよ。怒涛の20連戦開幕です。軽い朝飯を用意。お
Pulled toward right center field. The Shields is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
ケンタッキーさんはやケンタさんがケンタッキーさんになってますよ。
Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled off. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles.
あ、今気づいたんですけど、オリオールズノーヒットですね。
In now, as Asdrubal Cabrera will lead things off here for the Rangers to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
最大5人ですもんね、あれ。
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
ケンタッキーになりますね。
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip.
20連戦始まりましたね。相当選手も疲れますよ、これは。ああ、来たら戻るんですか。
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is right there as he takes it for the second out.
月に1回は食べますからね。
The left fielder, number 24, Hunter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Two and one now. The 2-1.
寿司と刺身と白米。
Off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
寿司と刺身とまた別なんですね。何の寿司を食べてるんですか。昨日はでもカツオのたたきを食いましたけど、ね、あとラオウですかね。
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. That's popped up. VR ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down in order. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing.
あれもうまいですね。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The designated hitter.
はーい。ぼちぼち頑張ってください。丸焼き。
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
今のとこまだノーヒットですよ。
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting
ど
outfielder
こまで
Trey
抑えるか
Mancini.
ですね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
お、島根っこさんおはようございます。朝マック中ですか。マクドもほんまにもう全然いかないですね。
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazzara is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in now, DJ Stewart, and then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
入れ替えたらいいのにね。
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Right called, and the inning is over.
この回までまだゼロですよ。ハッシュポテト。
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Delino DeShields. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Into
the box now, Shin-Soo Choo.
Strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good change-up, man. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
ついポテトの L を2つ買ってまいりますね。
1-0 the count.
3000円食ったからそろそろ帰ろうかな。
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
シンプルなハンバーガーもうまいですよね。
Fouled away.
まあでも大概ビッグマックを頼みますけど。ナゲットも結構うまいですよね、あれ。
Ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough
朝マックって値段なんぼでしたっけ？
Sent on the ground out for second. Beyond takes it in, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Mathis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Jace Peterson. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 the count. Ball 1.
1-1.
これはとことんノーヒットでいきたいですね。多分どっかで打たれると思う。結構気にしだすとね、打たれるんですよ。これ。あんまり気にせず、まあ抑えることだけで。
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Renato Nunez will be next. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, Dero, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest innings for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. In the dirt.
Wow,
and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
たまに普通のハンバーガー100個頼むっていうのがありますよ。
To the left side, but it's well foul.
うまそうなマークが出てきましたね。
The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazara's under it. 1 down.
なぜ朝にしないのか。
Ready for another chance? Jesus Sucre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1.
he still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
壁がいありますよね、100個とか言ったら。
In now, Alcides Escobar. So take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
ああ、迷惑動画。結構荒れちゃいます。島根っこさんも食べる方ちゃいます。
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
いきなり来て100個はね。
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. This will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Yeah. 150。単品で10個。
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins.
うわ、
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
やばい。
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1 left for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. So striding in, Nomar Mazara, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got up to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
たまになんか作ってる時に中身の具材を落としてそのまま挟むことにしてみて
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hey now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
The 1-1 home. Is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone.
打った瞬間でしたね。ようやく1点です。
Number 11 for him on the season. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0. Sure, you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
このピッチャーもでもなんか捉えにくかったですけどね。
Gregory Infante, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Gregory Infante.
1.71 って結構成績いいですね。タコパシレンジャーズなどでいいかってやってたけど。
Logan Forsythe, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And that's a full strike to the letters. So that look high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. Now this one's struck. Left field line, and that's off the left field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit hard on the ground to the left. Over to his left. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrews. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The set and the 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Infante, a 6'1" right-hander, is currently second among AL relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
In the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there.
And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. The pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He's set. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, D-Roll, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it, soft. Not hit all that hard, but gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence. He'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Andres is off at first with 2 away. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0 on the way.
Going
back on it. And the track on the warning track. He makes the catch. The batter number 2, close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. 1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat.
やっとホームランで1点取って、ライト前のヒットで2点目取りました。
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hmm? フランスパン明太子味うまい。そんなんあるんですね。フランスパンの明太子。
That misses 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later
この
innings
回ま
right
で投
here.
げてくれ
This
たら
guy's
もう
continuing to
全
pitch
然
well
OK で
with
す
his
ね。
first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
あら、
Hangs on him a bit
これ
that
持っ
time
てい
as
かれ
it's
た。
belted out toward deep center field.
うわ
Onto the lawn and gone.
おー。見事に持っ
It's
て
a
いかれ
solo
ましたね。
home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, number 10 for him on the
これ
year.
はもう
As the Orioles
下位な
have
ダメ
cut
です
into the
ね。
deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
見事に打ち返されました。
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Ray Mancini.
ここはもうブッシュさんで。
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So as he leaves with the bases empty,
まあまあでも
the winning pitcher here
点
tonight.
やからもう
And
合
can
格
hold
で
up
す
the
よ。
one-run lead. Matt Brooks will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
今日はこの2番手のブッシュさんで。このピッチャーがまた山崎康明に似てるんですよね。順位はね、今んとこ首位をキープしてますね。
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
元大統領ですか。ブッシュ大統領。
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
一時期結構下がってる時もあったんですけど、なんとか首位はキープしてます。
1-2 now.
うん、はーい、気をつけて。ね、これ以上何を失えば、なんかの歌の歌詞ですか、これ。
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
うわ
Curveball, and he
ー、
buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count still.
途中でデイビスが出てくるかもしれないですね。
The next 3-2. Count remains full.
粘りますな。
Payoff pitch one more time.
おーし
He
ゃ。
struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it. The inning is over. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rangers 2 and the Orioles 1. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No hits to this point.
Delino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Blyer is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
1点差はちょっと嫌なんでね。もうさらに2点3点欲しいですね。
Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
まあ、抑えのピッチャーはね、結構抑えてくれるからいいんですけど、次の8回ですよね。
Sinker that misses for a ball.
あのままブッシュさんが抑えてくれたらね。
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first base with R1 away. Ready for another shot now. Shin-Soo Choo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
More swing
and a liner.
Wow.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The catcher, number 2. Jeff Mathis.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Mathis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
In now, Nomar Mazara, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
ギリギリライト線でしたね。
There's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
To 1-2 now. 1-2.
と、ない。
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says
つ
the
い
third
つ
base
い
umpire.
吸われて振りそうになりましたけど。
Here now the 2-2. Rocks him up
う
for
わ
strike
ー、に入ってる。
3. One left for
微妙
Texas.
な
They lead it
高さでし
2-1.
たね。
Ready once again, DJ Stewart.
Ah,
He was sent
oh,
packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. The Shields slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, James Peterson.
Coming to the plate now, Jace Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Ground ball left side.
Wow.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Ooh, ante.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
ああ、やばい。
And they'll have runners at second and third following the
あ
one out
っという間
double.
にセカンド行かれま
He was
し
able
た
to。recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Steve Wilkerson will come on now and pinch run here.
これはまたちょっとやばくなってき
Number
ましたね。
12.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jesus Sucre, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
どうしましょうかね。
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
ワンアウト2、3塁なんですよね。あ、はーい。お疲れ様です。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
クイズはないと思うんですけどね。
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. Starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
なんとか三塁ランナーはね、阻止せなダメですね。
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration.
これでラン
Popping
ナ
it
ー
up
釘付け
with
です
two
ね。
runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
歩かせみたいな指示が出てますね。歩かさんでもいいでしょう。このまま行きましょうか。
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Eskobar か。シーフを投げてやるか。もう、ちょっと、やばい高さでした。
Two straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
この選手は結構打つんですかね。うわ。やられましたよ。まさかの逆転スリーラン。ほんまに要注意バッターですね、これ。まさかの。やられましたね。わおですね。監督もがっかりしてます。
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From zero damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Into the box,
やられてもうた。
and after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this
残念ながら打たれましたな。ランナー溜まってて打たれたから痛いですね。
Sean Kelly enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Sean Kelly.
さすがオリオールズですね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Kelly stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension. Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-2 Baltimore. Steve Wilkerson is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
Sean Gilmartin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
来ましたね。3.60。
Digging in and looking for more. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in the flash like that. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter. Great spot with that pitch down in the way. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Logan Forsythe. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
3立て食らえることですか。
The 1-0. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
One-2 に入ってる。
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Another 1-2 delivery. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And this one missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. As Dribble Cabrera waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding into the box as Dribble Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Peterson is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Stepping into the box, Elvis Andrus. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here it comes now to Andrus. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers leave one. They trail it here 4-2. So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. From the stretch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead, you have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Mm-hmm. なんか炊飯器いじっといてよくわかりましたね。ちょうど飯が炊けたんでね、ほぐしてましたよ。タイマー設定してたんで。
1-1 home is in off the plate. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. On the move is DeShields. He's there and records the first down.
Now back, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
あっという間に走りましたね。また走ってきた。3投ですか。どんだけ速いですか。
Especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third.
軽々走ってきますね。一気に三塁まで。完全にもう前進守備ですね。
1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can.
Wow,
the opposite way. Catches May here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
そうなんですか。下水溝。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Rangers 2. Michael Givens is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Standing in, Hunter Pence. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
In there, strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
No offer that time from Pence. Counted 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
どんなやからや。
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
外角高め。
Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Is laid off for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fly ball heading for the alley.
これは見せたでしょ。
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hits the corner and tries for third. The relay.
それた。上ホーム行く。これはやばい。これ無理しすぎですよね。当たりましたね。うわお。三塁までは良かったんですけど、ホームはちょっときつかったですね、これ。
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
暴走しましたね、だいぶ。まあ、いけると思ってやりはったんやと思うんですけど。
0-1, here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-2, the final score tonight. The Baltimore Orioles crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Richard Blyer gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Michael Givens wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
”ホームランね。あれは痛かったですね。ミスカバーですな。まあ、しゃあない。ミスカバー要注意ですね。さらにこの犠牲フライで1点追加も。デイビスだけでも負けるから。これもね、左中間抜けて三塁行くまでは良かったんですけど。なんか送球がそれてね、で、これでまたホーム行ける思って行きはったんですけど、キャッチャーが結構早く判断しとったから、あれがもうちょい遅れとったらね、これででもまあ、まだ2位のアストロズも 3.5 ゲーム差なんでね。オリオールズ4位ですね。借金10ですか。ヤンキースがやっぱ強いですね。強いですね。 ああ、こっちはでも、ドジャースですか、1位は。八百長ヤース。八百長ヤース。こっからまたこの連戦だらけやからね、相当きついですよね、これ。残り19連戦ですからね。この日まで休みがないんでね。恐ろしい日程ですけどね。さあ、この辺で終わりますか。20連戦ですからね。相当疲れますよ、これは。はーい。お疲れ様でした。ではではではでは。